Ba-ba-bum, bum, bum. Increase an opening which is to steal enemies. Or steal items. Should work fine. Apparently Double Agate is the only enemy that can crash the game. Interesting. I'm allowing... Chat, feel free to tell me of whatever, like, crashes can happen. If anything's like, oh, hey, be prepared for this. That's obviously on the table. The last thing I want is the game to crash and lose a ton of progress. I do like the possibilities that can come out with Judgment Card. Come on, Claw. Ow. How dare you seal me? I can still cast arts, though. It's your worst nightmare because you're weak to dark matter. Alright, I'm stunned. That's really annoying. Didn't do very much, despite it being your weakness. I think I Wheel of Time here, then. If I can just heal Estelle's Faint. I'm better off having Sherazard do it, though.
No way.
I give 1400. Oh, you need to be unsealed the S-Craft too. Right. Alright, well. Do that yourself then.
We're good to go.
There we go. Die.
Wanna see what I got?
I don't know if this will kill you. It'll make it close though.
Too slow.
Ba 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 bum 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 bum.
Here I go.
Da, 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 da. I'll never get tired of that voice line. Please crit.
No way.
So close. Easy dodge. Look at Annalise go. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna move. Something you never really do in Trails. Very situational.
It can't be.
Need to get more reviving bombs.
We're good to go.
I'm in danger because I wanted to hear this danger music, by the way. This is all according to plan. I just wanted an excuse to hear this music. Correct.
Oh, are we done?
Maybe we're at the point where we can start buying EP charges too? Soon enough, I hope. Hello, Sealing Stone. Another stone. Wow, that thing sure is pretty. Is this some kind of septium? No, it's what's known as a sealing stone. You were inside one just like when we found you. I was. Are we gonna find someone in this one too? Without a doubt, you wouldn't happen to have any inkling of who it could be, would you? Let me think. Say, Estelle, you don't think it could be your father, do you? Can you imagine? He'd be a real big help right about now. I don't think we're that lucky, though. I mean, it's not off the table. Maybe it could be Kurt. Right, I did wager that maybe Kurt would be playable in this game because he was a boss. I guess it's possible. It might just be. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. Sounds as though there are a number of possibilities, and the faster way to find out which one rings true is to take it back to the garden. Then let's go. All right. Back to the monument. Wait. Is it back here? Where am I? Oh, right. Okay, I remember. I know what's going on. It's up here. Also buy items before I keep forgetting, because I keep forgetting to buy reviving bombs, mostly. Chop. Give me all the items? Also EP charges too, we could buy them, nice. Need to also, like, I should be selling stuff too. I mean, this doesn't really sell for a good amount of money. I think I'm better off converting. Bum bum bum. I haven't really been using too many EP charges, but it's good to have some, just in case. And maybe like, here's lowered statuses. We haven't really run into many lowered statuses all that much. I mostly just want to make sure we're stocked on these regular items. What's a crest charm? Prevents sleep and faint. I'll take one, because faint is annoying. Petrify, we're gonna want these for that door, or I can just like wreck them with S-Scraps. Either one, really. This is fine for now. Back to the Hermit Garden. Who do we have here? Sesame. What? Ren? That looks like. It couldn't be. Could it? You gotta be kidding me. Oh no, it's Colonel Richard. Alright. Oh, stun grenade. Who goes there? Speak your name. What? I sure didn't see this coming. I presume you're all familiar with this man? All I can tell by the uniform is that he's from the Royal Army. Yes, we certainly are. I'm not sure what's going on here. Estelle, Joshua. And is that you, Your Highness? Yes, it is. It's good to see you again, Richard. I feel the same. The pleasure's all mine, Your Highness. I'm delighted to see you well and in good health. There's no need to stare at the floor when you're talking to me, you know. How have you been? Thanks to Her Majesty's extraordinary kindness, I've been doing very well. I hope you'll forgive me for asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand the situation I found myself in. Would it be any trouble to request a brief explanation of where we stand? It would probably be easier if I handled that. I don't believe we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Reese Argent, a squire affiliated with the Grosritter. The Grosritter? I see. It sounds as though the situation's even more abnormal than I thought. I suppose I should introduce myself as well. My name is Alan Richard. I was once a colonel in the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, as well as a traitor who attempted to instigate a coup d'etat. At present, however, I run the research agency, RNA Research. Thank you, I think I have a solid grasp now. I wish I knew what else to say. What do you mean? As in, like, you're having trouble believing all of what we just told you? Well, part of me feels that way, yes. But that's not really it. The greatest doubt on my mind is simply, why me? Huh? I look at everyone here and I see comrades who know how to fight alongside one another to turn even the darkest of odds in their favor. Whether this turn of events was the will of the goddess or someone else, I can't rightly say. But from where I'm standing, you already formed the perfect team for overcoming the obstacles before you. I guess so. I sure as hell don't want to work with her, though. I don't want her stupid rubbing off on me. Oh, you're gonna feel real stupid after I whack your brain to mush. Not now, you two. If I may. I find it hard to understand how I, of all people, came to be here. Me too, honestly. Far from working together well with all of you, I'm a criminal who threatened both your lives and safety of the nation in which we thrive. I can't help but feel my being here is a mistake of some kind. Still, you have helped us before, though. Like during the attack on Grand Cell, remember? You came to everyone's aid then. Yeah, that could have gotten really bad if you and your men hadn't shown up to help when you did. They're right. And there was the fact that you assumed responsibility for defending the city while all of us escorted Chloe to Hawking Gate. Yeah, you might have done some bad stuff in the past, but you're underselling yourself by saying you've never helped us before. Be as that may be. My good man, it's not as though you're the only one here who's performed terrible deeds. To use the occasion Joshua mentioned, while you were valiantly defended Grand Cell, I was at Hacking Gate threatening Liberal's safety. And yet here I am, fighting alongside my friends without a care in the world. The best thing to do here, in my personal opinion, is relax. I'm not sure boasting about not having a care in the world is something you should be doing. I have a different perspective on those events, Your Highness. You were only threatening Liberal on the surface. You had no intention of actually doing anything. On the contrary, you were trying to protect it. Same can't be said for me and my conspiracy of my own doing. Okay, but what about me? We were being used by you guys, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact we were a bunch of sky bandits who even hijacked an airship. But Her Majesty was gracious enough to give us another chance at life, and we're trying to make the most of it, running our new company. I don't think our positions are all that different, honestly. Well, you might have done things that you regret. You might have done things that you regret, but it's not the past that determines who you are, it's what you choose to do now. Exactly, it'd be a huge help if we had someone as baller as you fighting with us. Baller. So please, we really could use your help. You sure, Annalise? Huh? You guys know each other? How'd that happen? Oh, I went to visit your dad for something a while back, so that's when we met. Huh, really? After all we've heard, I see no reason to refuse your company. If anything, we're eager to welcome you to our group with open arms, myself included. You could consider it aid given to the Gross Reader if that would make you less averse to the idea. What do you say? Very well, you have my support. Woohoo! I'm so glad you're with us. Thank you. I only hope I meet your expectations. Incidentally, there's one thing I would like to confirm first. What would that be? You said you believe everyone to have been surrounded by that white light and sent here at roughly the same time. When that happened, were you all wearing the same clothes that you are now? What kind of question is that? Not to mention it, how come you're wearing your military uniform? I was under the impression you left the armed forces. That's right. Now the question makes sense. You were wearing something different when you were sent here, weren't you? I was. Currently I work out of office in Ruan City, and since beginning working there, I've never once willingly worn my old uniform. When I was surrounded by the light, I was wearing a shirt and a pair of slacks as I normally do. And yet somehow I find myself here in uniform. That's odd. It's not something that's happened to anyone else either. Oh, I have a thought. Perhaps the Lord and Phantasma decided the Colonel just wasn't sexy enough in anything else and prepared that strapping uniform for him after bringing him here. Oh, Olivier. Yeah, I don't think so. So in addition to the other billion ways they're a weird freak, they've got a military uniform fetish too. I couldn't entirely blame them if they did, though. Same. I swear, girls these days has no idea what's going on. Still, there's clearly got to be something to it. I get the feeling we're on the verge of a major breakthrough and working up how we ended up here. So do I, as well as what this place really is to begin with. Interesting. In that case, let's put the matter aside for now. Now that that's settled, we should start getting ready to resume our investigation. Releasing Richard should hopefully have opened up a new path for us to follow. We're almost at the end of stream. I don't want to mess with using Richard. I'll probably use Richard like next stream, because I don't want to go through the Orbin setup right now. We will definitely use Richard though, because we haven't used him like at all. This is the only game he's playable. Also sounds fun. Use him. We have like a good 15 minutes left. We explore a little bit more of the Fit Plane. Then I think we're probably going to start next stream doing Sherazard's door, I think. Most likely, because that one's been sitting for a while. Umbral Labyrinth. And then we'll also add Richard to the party. Because I want to see what... I mean, we fought Richard as a boss, but using him as a party member, you know. I should have went to the river to heal up craft points. For week 2, yeah, Dark Matter. Get wrecked. Oh, you guard. How could you? Die.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Your guard really didn't do much for you in the end. Fine. Start a new game. Easy, normal, hard, nightmare, other nightmare. Whatever that means. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum na na. Well, these things are a nightmare to hit physically.
No way.
Although I'm doing it with Reese anyway. And I got lucky. You on the other hand, Estelle? Definitely want to cast. I'm gonna take a chance with Annalise here. Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Ba 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 bum. Oh, no, no. Don't miss. Of course you missed.
Goddess, have mercy.
Oh, na 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 na. Don't miss. Just cast. Actually, kill Reese here. Estelle's got the Dark Matter coming anyway.
We're good to go.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. I already read that one. What is Richard's support ability? I wonder if this is anything to go by. 2, 3, 4. Surely they're just gonna have, because again, we don't have Kevin, so there's ideally gonna be one more bench character here. I wonder if this means this is the amount of characters in the game. This is 12, and then we have 4 right now, so there's 16 in this game. Maybe. Time will tell. I mean, again, other than Ren and Cassius, possibly. Other than Ren and possibly Cassius, I don't really see who else they can add that would just be like... That wouldn't just be like, why would they add this character? Like, that would make sense. Die. There's a spider here. I always forget the spiders come from these enemies.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in
Something with 3. Oh wait, I opened the menu. I didn't even look at what his support ability did. I was so focused on like the amount of spaces. Battle CP recovery 2%. That's amazing. Any bit of CP recovery is really good. CP is like a valuable stat, IMO. Gilbert totally joins up with us. I actually did. At one point, I wagered that maybe Gilbert would be a party member, but like, it wouldn't make sense to have one party member be like, oh, you don't summon them. Like, you have this whole Sealing Stone thing, right? It'd be really weird if one character was like, oh no, they just joined you. Like, I feel like at that point, it's like, oh yeah, every character that's not Kevin and Reese, they're just summoned from stones, because that makes sense. Like, they set up that... They'd set up that whole or whatever you want to call it, gotcha system. It's not really gotcha, but I'm trying to think of what else to call it, but they set up that whole system, and then it's like, oh hey, Gilbert just joins you. That would just be weird.
We're good to go.
The only thing that makes sense is like, hey, Kevin and Reese, then you summon the other characters, because that's what the game built up towards. Correct. Not really. You only got hit for 600 there.
No way.
Every time I see these enemies, I'm just tempted to just normal attack. Even with the mages. Because they die so quick.
I'm invincible! Or am I?
I don't know, Annalise. Are you invincible? Couldn't tell. I know I don't have hands, but I want to hold yours. Weird. Yeah, Kevin is... not Kevin. Reese is taken. Oh my, Sato, is it really you? Sato was Hideko's senior in college and belonged to the same club as her. Fight me.
Hey! Guys, come on!